That means multiple inheritance not supported in extensibility of classes, but supported for implementation of classes. Example is this one. So in this example, what is the key point here is, so here classes are in above example, classes are used as contracts for creating classes are used as contracts for creating a new component. Now here immediately one more question will come, another question will come. Why you are using a class as contract instead of interface? I hope you understood this question also. That means why you are using a class as contract instead of interface. Contract means we design through interfaces now. Why you are using a class as a contract? Okay, this is good. It is working fine. There is no problem in this code. So that means I create an object, let Typescript is equal to, so new Typescript, and through console.log Typescript parameters I can access, and in the next line, so /n, and I am accessing Typescript dot functions I am accessing. It's working fine. That means we are accessing them. Compile and run this, and here you can see it is working fine. This is working fine. Now the point here is why you are using the classes. Why you are using the classes as contract instead of interface? Any one of you have an answer for this? Why you are using a class as contract instead of interface? So here, important point is, the answer for this actually is because that you haven't learned, later you will learn about that as actually. So this type of technique is mostly followed in a template mechanism. This type of technique is mostly followed in template mechanism. Template mechanism means you can say abstract classes. Then for that you need to understand what are abstract classes. That I will tell you in the next point. We will discuss about that. That means if you understand what is an abstract class and why you need abstract classes, then you will understand about why you are using classes as a rule reference again. If already interfaces are there, why you are using classes as rule reference? Why you are using the classes as rule reference? Why you are using classes as contracts? Actually, why a contract is not just an interface? Why a class is used as a contract? For that, you need to understand about the concept of abstraction. For that, you need to understand about what is abstract class and how to use these abstract classes, and what is the purpose of an abstract class in object-oriented programming. If you know that, you can understand the answer for this, because here in this example, I am using class as a contract. See, if I change this implement to extends, it shows an error. Simply, it says that you cannot extend this version to, because classes can only extend a single class. Classes can only extend a single class. And important, if it is implements, it is possible, no problem. So multiple inheritance is not supported in extensibility, but it is supported in implementation. And to understand why a class is implemented by another class, for that you need to know about the concept of abstract classes. What is abstract mechanism, and why abstract classes are used, and how to use these abstract classes. Then you can understand about the difference between them. So hope you are clear in this concept. So now we have to next discuss about technically, because I have discussed so many points, because this is what generally they concentrate on interviews. In interviews, mostly these type of questions are asked just to make sure that you have a good knowledge of language and you came to Angular. Because without that, so you cannot be a developer for real world without knowing all these architectural concepts, right? So I hope you are clear with this point. Now, next important, we need to understand what are abstract classes and why we need them. What is abstraction and polymorphism? Those two we will discuss in the next session. Tomorrow we will discuss about that. I hope you are clear with today's topic. Tomorrow we will understand about what is abstract and what is polymorphism, right? Thank you. Hope you are clear with these points. So have any doubts related to this? About abstract classes, what are there, we will understand. Then you will understand about why you have to implement multiple classes. What is the reason of using class as a contract? You will understand about that. So you, for Angular, you need to be strong in your UI technologies, right? That means HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, these are all important. You need to be strong in all the UI based environment to show experience with the Angular. Yeah, for .NET also already you have C#, ASP.NET, MVC, right? C#, ASP.NET, MVC, Web APIs with Angular integration, these are all required. Yes, so no, it is not supported because in your example here, B means what is happening? Memory for B. Then you are loading the memory of A. That means B memory is first called, then followed by A memory. That's the reason it is not supported.